now tuned in to the SD Experience Sports Podcast. Talk about how Coach Jones
Yeah.
and Coach P and the rest of the people there at Huntington High School help you cultivate and learn what was necessary to learn during your time at Huntington, because guys who are starting 15, 16 years old, you might as well hang it up. I mean, in the sport of basketball, if you know anything
Exactly.
about basketball, that's way too late. Way too late to start and begin. So, man, it was a God-given talent that you have that put you in a position to play not only at the Division I level, not only getting NBA looks, but playing at the overseas level. So, talk about how Coach Jones helped you shape who you are.
Oh yeah, that's why I say thank God for Coach Jones, because without him I wouldn't be right here today. Because like I said, he saw the potential in me, and he with him the type of person he is, he's going to always push you on and off the court. Like if your grades slacking, he gonna let you know you can't practice if your grades slacking. And with the whole team, with him and Coach P, they always looked out for us, telling us the things we didn't know and we needed to know to get to the next level. Like for instance, taking the ACT test. I ain't never think about the ACT test when I was started out. I ain't know nothing about it really. I didn't even know you needed to go to play college basketball. I never knew that until they put it in our minds that we need to do this and get right.
You talked about some important topics, and I kind of want to piggyback on some of those. One of the interesting topics you talked about was grades, getting your education. So for all the youngsters out there who in high school or even levels below, talk about how important it was for you to get your education to be able to play basketball.
Oh, it's very important because you got to maintain a certain GPA to be allowed to play on a school team. You gotta have your education. You want it for you at first and foremost. You want it for you, and I did want my education for me because going to college is a big thing in my family because I was one of the first to do so. So that's a big accomplishment. So that I wanted it for myself first, and Coach Jones made sure to get after me about it because if if I was ever slacking, my mom used to work at the school. He'll go straight to my mom. Hey, you need to get on him. He's slacking. And my mom would come to the classroom and get me right. But it just shows, man, he cared for you more than just basketball. He wanted to see me be great, and I tried my best to do that.
Coach Jones was more than a coach. It sounds like to you more of a father figure as well. So Coach Jones,
Mm,
he held you accountable on the court and off the court. Talk about you guys' relationship on the
yeah.
court, because there are a lot of youngsters out there who shrivel and fold up when their coaches get onto them and hold them accountable, because they tend to forget that the coach runs the team. You may be the best player, or you may be somewhere in
Mm.
between, but the coach runs the team. Talk about when Coach Jones would get on to you for slacking or missed shot or missed rebound or just having a bad day. And what would be your response in those
Mm.
times?
Man, Coach Jones for sure is going to let you know when you're slacking. It's the type of person he is. But I always looked at it. If the coach is getting on to you hard, that's just his way of showing he care and he sees something in you that you probably don't see in yourself. So he's going to yell at you. You might say a few words that you might not be used to hearing. But I always took that and I wanted to push myself to work even harder. I had this one story because I was in high school. When I was in high school, I had this one moment in my high school career where I used to sell candy, chips, things like that. And I was having a bad game. I had a bad game, and I remember coming in the locker room, and I remember Coach Jones telling me like, "Yeah, you want to be around here selling candy and stuff, parades and all that. That's what you want to do for the rest of your life." I'm like, at the time, I'm thinking he just getting on me because I had a bad game, but he really being serious. Like, you want to do more than just sell candy and stuff. You need to take this basketball serious if you want to get far with it. If you want to make some good money, and this the career you want to choose, this is what you got to do. So I just take what he say and I push myself because I know he is all love It's all love. He just saw the potential. Like I said, he saw the potential in me, even when I ain't see it in myself, because I did not see me being at this point back then in high school. I wasn't taking it that serious then, but he was always on top. He was always on me about pushing myself. So he saw the greatness in me.